Wow, I have not seen this in 20 years, Michael. This is, we had that party for you to celebrate your first birthday and your baptism and your welcome home. And this was a book that we had at the event, and people took Polaroids and wrote notes for us. And this was the three of us that day. And this was a picture of Daddy and I giving remarks. So many people were there who had helped us, and so we did a lot of thank yous. And I found a copy of the remarks, which is amazing. So let me read some of that. We would feel extraordinarily blessed under normal parenting or even adoption circumstances on a day like this to have such an objectively wonderful child and be surrounded by the overwhelming love of family and friends. But just about nothing was normal about our adoption of Michael. So there are really no words to even begin to express the joy we're feeling today. Nevertheless, we have a few words. Everyone here helped us in some way through this adoption maze. A few examples. Continuing to house sit week after week when it seemed like we'd never come home from Vietnam. Bringing us tasty food when we came home distraught without Michael. Providing job leads in Canada when we thought we might be moving there to live with Michael. Reading and editing our massive INS brief. Putting us in contact with your cousin's sister-in-law's neighbor who used to work for the INS in 1963. Listening to us tell our INS horror stories over and over again. And telling us this would all work out when we were repeatedly on the verge of nervous breakdowns. With your help, we never lost faith. As we've seen from recent events, this was shortly after 9/11, so that was a reference to 9/11. The very worst of times seem to bring out the very best in people, and that's certainly been reflected in all the support we received. So now that our journey is over, we're thrilled that you're all here to celebrate with us today. And then we go on to thank a lot of people. And at the end, I said, we'd like to announce that there's a door prize at the bar for anyone whose name has more syllables than Michael Tuankhan Dallery Gervaisi. In case anyone thinks they have a chance of winning, documentary evidence acceptable to the INS will be required in order to collect the prize. And then at the very end, many people tell us how lucky Michael is, and we couldn't disagree more. If we are able to do our job as parents, he'll be getting no more than every child deserves. We are the ones who feel lucky, and we are the ones who have received the greatest gift. Thanks to all for helping to make it happen. With that, we'd like for everyone to raise a glass to our son Michael. Those of you who should be drinking Similac know who you are. To Michael, welcome home.